about to lift off. Now you riding with the big floss, and you know we about to make the party kick off. Grab your drink cause you know it's close to tip off. Hold your seat because you know we about to lift off.
Big floss and big love and OG big cut.
YouTube, what's crack-a-lackin'? All aspects RC, and I'm back with another video, man. Look, if you watched my last video, you probably heard me mention Ofna Titan. Well, here we go. Was on Facebook Marketplace, like I always am, and saw this, had to grab it. Was going for a pretty good price, way lesser than the ones I was looking at on eBay. I've been watching on eBay for months, and we pulled the trigger and got it here. It is, now I don't know if this is a Titan Deluxe. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know in the comments because I ain't sure. I'm gonna have to ask Ofna guy, maybe Nitro Pimps, somebody who got them, who know about these trucks. But I have a single engine Titan. I didn't want the twin Titan. I just wanted the single engine. So one of the things I found out when I grabbed this thing and got my hands on it, because I just got it, that the shocks are attached to the top control arms and not the bottom. So I thought that was kind of cool and different. I want to see how this thing really drive like that. So I'm really curious to how this thing handles. I believe it has, I think the dude I got it from told me it got a Wasp 28 in it. I don't know what originally came in these things. I think a Force came in here. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know about that shit in the comments too, because I don't know. It is very clean. It has some sludge in the tank. I don't know if you can see that from here. So I'm gonna have to pull the tank and clean it. But other than that, it's all there. It's just a little dusty. So I'm gonna take some of that VP RC cleaner and clean it up. I already started on a little bit. I did the pipe. Was surprised to shine the pipe up. Did the wheels. Just a little dusty, a little surface dust. Haven't powered it up and checked it out. I know it's an old radio system in it, so I'm gonna pull that out. Drop a Fly Sky in there. The shocks seem to be good, not leaking. The engine has compression. Yeah, it needs a air filter, but other than that, it just need a radio and the tank cleaned out. So I'm gonna hit the hobby shop in the morning, go get some fuel tubing, and we're gonna try to get this thing at least powered up and see if I can get it running tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna drive it because it's supposed to rain. I live by an airport, small airport, so you're gonna hear fucking airplanes all day long. There's helicopters, you name it, small jets. You hear that shit all day long. It is what it is. But I'm really happy with this, man. The guy was really cool who sold it to me. He had a Monster Pirate complete, and he had a partial Monster Pirate, and he had a bunch of engines and stuff to go with it, and then he had, I think, a buggy. I forget which brand it was, and then he had 2 Adam Drake stadium trucks, Nitro. So if you're in the Facebook groups and stuff like that, you've probably seen it. But I got it from that guy. Real cool, got it to me as soon as possible. I've been having it less than 24 hours. I've just been kind of looking at it, loving it, because I always wanted one of these. I always wanted a Kyosho USA 1. Y'all heard me mention that, the original 1991 version. So I'm halfway there. I got this. I'm gonna get it cleaned up. I didn't have the body. I got the body post. I got all that. But it didn't come with a body. I'm not really chipping off a body. If I can find one, I'll grab one. But if I can't, you know, a chef body is gonna go on it. If I can get a manual that'll be good. But if not, you know, I'll figure it out. But I would like to have a manual to it. Um, got those tires. Been having those a long time. I had those on my X Factor when I was trying to do like a Monster Jam style truck because it got solid axles, and just never got rid of them. But I got my one of my holy grail trucks, man, and I'm pretty happy about it, man. Really, really um, happy with it. So hopefully I can get this thing running on the channel so y'all can see it. I think I'm gonna attach a little running video of the LST to this because I haven't drove that in a while. You know, so I really wasn't looking to buy it, but if it fell in my lap, I was gonna buy it. Same thing with that Kyosho monster truck. If it fall in my lap, I'm buying it. So I'm behind. You know, I'm really behind on all my stuff. I'm behind on the Monster GT, my T-Max, the RC GT10, the what is that? The HBI MT, my fucking Truggy, Red Cat Monsoon, both my on-road cars. So this is gonna be a busy winter. You know, this is gonna be a busy winter. You know, I like to wrench. I don't really do wrench videos. I like, you know, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so y'all don't want to hear me doing all that cussing. It'll just be a fucking shit show. So I just, you know, wrench in private, but it's something I do enjoy. It gives me a little something to do, you know, so I can slow down, work on my trucks and get them fixed. I gotta work on both my fast lane machine Savages. Both of them is down. My square body original Savage X is down. Fucking servos is glitching like a motherfucking gnat, and in my fast lane machine Savage X servos glitching like fuck, so I gotta replace those. My one-way bearing is going bad in my fast lane machine XL, so I'm gonna have to pull that out and clean it, see if I can get it to catch. Then, you know, like I said, I'm behind on all the other shit. So I need to clean the tank on this. As you can see, it's got sludge in it. Look at that shit. But, you know, the guy who sold me this wasn't into nitros, and he just wanted to get rid of everything at once. But I was like, dude, what you want for the Titan? And he shot me a price. We got it done. I got my hands on it. Now I was looking at he wants to sell everything he has now in a lot. I was kind of thinking about it, but I don't got room for the shit I got. So I just kind of passed on it. But yeah, if you in the Facebook groups, he in all the Facebook Nitro groups posting. Check him out. Check him out. He real cool dude. He asking fair prices. So. But this thing is extremely clean. Extremely clean. Shocks is clean. It ain't all beat up. The underneath is not all scraped up and fucked up. It's really in good shape. Whoever had this thing took care of it. They just ran it. They didn't send it 50 feet in the air and all that other wild ass shit that people do. And, you know, or abuse it like a lot of guys do. They just, you know, run it into the ground and then sell it. They pretty much sell it once they start fucking running. Don't believe me? Watch Chris Craft. He be getting some shit that's whooped on. But he bring them all back. Shout out to Chris Craft, man. I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately. Like watching the old monster truck videos from like 14, 15 years ago. You know, back when Nitro Monster Trucks was in, and just going back and watching all those videos. It's a lot of content out there, but some of those videos are really good to see. And I'll be watching hybrid shit from like 5, 6 years ago. Seeing all the old videos. I just like watching. Lately here, I've been liking watching the old Nitro videos on YouTube. Been pretty cool. Um, but yeah, man, this thing is clean and nice, and I'm really happy to get it. Um, there ain't nothing I'm gonna do to it, and I'm gonna drive it. I'm not gonna send it, but it's getting drove. It's gonna get in the dirt. It's gonna jump. It's gonna do some shit. I'm not gonna beat the fuck out of it, but I'm going to enjoy it because that's why you buy them, is to enjoy them. So I don't want it to just sit. I don't have shelf queens. Um, that's one of the things I'm trying to do now is get all the trucks and stuff I got running. I want everything on the radio, everything running. So um, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. It's gonna take a little time, but I'm gonna get there. You know, and then I'll be happy. Then I'll be moving into some of the scale stuff. But yeah, man, if you get a chance, check out that man Chris Craft. Check out Game Dog RC. I've been watching him. I've been watching a lot of people that I really wasn't privy to, and it's been cool to see some new stuff. Game Dog really don't run Nitro. I don't believe. I think he may have one. I think he may have a Jado or a T Max. I can't remember. I smoke weed. But yeah, pretty cool. Draco RC. Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff out here, man. Um, I got to catch up to Nitro Pimp because he just did a rally video, so I got to catch up on that. And then he's got one of the trucks that Ofna offered back then, that Ofna Dominator. That's another Holy Grail truck because I remember those. I used to go to a hobby shop in Stockton, and they had a track, and this was at that time, about 03, 04, when well, no, 05, 06, somewhere like 04, 05, when Nitro Monster Trucks was the shit, and he had a track, and I used to go there get all my gas from him and shit like that, and he had an Ofna Dominator, and he swore by it. And back then, the T-Max, I mean, one of the reasons why people love T-Max because you can race the shit out of them things. The T-Max was an animal on the track, and they won a lot of races. But the Dominator used to give the T-Max hell. I saw it. I watched races over there, and that Dominator used to be in that T-Max ass. Now, it's no secret that the Savage was not a race truck. It just didn't handle on the track as well as the T-Max and some of the other trucks like the TNX. That was another good truck that used to kick ass on the track. Even the Monster GT used to kick ass on the track. And then that Sin truck, I forget the name of that one. But yeah, the Savage never was a good track truck. Not like the T-Max, not like the Dominator, not like the TNX. Those trucks were kicking ass on the track. The Savage claim to fame is being tough. You could beat on it, and it would take it. That was the Savage claim to fame. That's why people love the Savages. You can whoop on them a lot, and they would take it. But they were not tracks. Trucks for the track. You could do a lot of stuff on the sway bars, all that shit, lower them, all that, but they couldn't. They couldn't corner like the T-Max. They couldn't corner like those other trucks. And that's just basically because of the design, But still love them though. Still love it. That's still my truck. But yeah, Often I had the Pirate out, the Monster Pirate. They had this, and they had the Dominator all at once. And the Dominator was a race truck, and this was this came, I think, after or before the Dominator. I can't remember. But I remember when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, that bitch is hella beefy. And I just really wanted one. You know how they do the pictures and they take the pictures in the RC car action, and they got it sitting on the grate, and the grate is lit up from the bottom, and it's fucking looking spectacular, and you just want to go right out and buy one. So I saw that shit, man. I was like, oh wow, look at that beast. But yeah, man, I got my hands on one part of the Holy Grail, which is the Ofna Titan. Really, really nice truck, man. The truck, I'm really happy with it. The only truck that I was more happy when I got it is my LST. I mean, yeah, my LST, because that bitch came ready to run. That motherfucker didn't have not a single issue. All I did was put a radio in it and some gas, and that bitch was ready. This right here gonna take a little love, so you know I'm gonna get the tank clean. I'm going to clean it up a little more. I'm probably gonna take the wheels off of it, take the pipe off and shit like that. Take the tank off, spray it down with the old VP RC cleaner, and whip out the compressor and get this bitch cleaned up. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna take it all apart, but I'm definitely want to get it up and running so I can see what's what. So later, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'm gonna be wrenching over the weekend. I'm definitely gonna get into this thing. Get some quality time with it, and try to get this thing rolling, man. So, like I said, I live by airport, so we're gonna be hearing fucking airplanes all day coming in for a fucking landing. But before I get out of here, man, I want to thank all you guys that's been throwing me the subs. I really appreciate it, man. I think we're up to 718 subs right now. I just want to really, really, convey my appreciation to you guys, man, because it's a lot of shit on YouTube, and it's a lot of stuff that you can watch. You don't have to watch my shit, but I'm so grateful that you do. There's a lot of great content out here. There's a lot of old great content out here that I watch. I've been watching old school Nitro videos from like 14, 15 years ago, because the shit is just cool to see, and then to bridge it all up to now. When the Nitro shit was popping, hard. That was the companies was just clamoring for a Nitro truck. All the companies had to have one. So it was a really cool time, and it's really cool to see, and you had to be there. You really did. You really had to be there. But yeah, man, I just want to, make sure I show my appreciation to all you guys, man, for subbing to the old boy channel, man. So it's around lunchtime around these parts, so I don't know what I'm gonna get, but it's been a long day. It's gonna be a longer night, so I'm gonna have to go into work later. But I had to, come on, show you guys the new acquisition to the family, to the stable, the original single engine Ofna Titan. Oh yeah, the pull start probably need a redo because it won't go back, but I'm thinking roto start. I'm thinking somewhere along those lines. I don't like pull starts, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do with it. Let's see if I can get you guys a little underneath action. How we looking, y'all? Okay, cool. But as you can see, underneath is pretty damn clean. You know? So I'm really happy with that, man. It ain't all whooped on and beat on. Shit ain't all bent up under there and scratched up. The arms are not scratched up and like that. It's not all whooped on, and you know, got a few minor scrapes here and there, but that's perfectly fine. You know, it lets me know that somebody ran it and took care of it. So I don't know if these are the stock arms or, you know, or what. Y'all tell me in the comments below. But I'm really happy with it. Like I said, I don't know if there's a Ofna Titan and an Ofna Titan Deluxe and a Twin Titan and a Twin Titan Limited Edition, because I don't know. So is it in that order, or is it just a Titan Deluxe and then a Twin Titan, and then a Twin Titan Limited Edition with the stamp on the back? So y'all let me know in the comments what's up with that shit, because I don't know. I have to get off the guy, get at Nitro Pimp, somebody know. So somebody let me know. So I'm trying to get some history on this thing, and I'm trying to get a manual if I can. And it didn't come with a body, but I'm not really tripping on the body, because I'm thinking I'm gonna throw a shed body on this. Maybe a square body, maybe a C10, but it's gonna get a Chevy body. Because I've been itching to do another body. So I'm definitely gonna do another body. I got the body post and all that shit. You had to take them off the ship, so I got that. I have those, and the truck is complete. Like I said, I don't know about the servos, but we're gonna power it up later on this evening and see if we can get those. We can figure out are the servos any good, you know, before I get any further into it. But I'm definitely gonna dive into it tonight while I'm watching videos and shit like that. But yeah, man, All Aspects RC, man, with the single engine Ofna Titan, looking pretty cool, man. Looking pretty cool, man. So y'all get a close up. The engine, you know, the gears and transmission looks cool. You know, you can see the sludge sitting in the bottom there. That's so nasty. Shocks look pretty good. You know, like I said, a little surface dust here and there. Battery box and everything, you know, old ass fucking antenna. You know, this thing is in pretty good shape. You know, got the body post and shit. You know, so my battery down on my goddamn phone, so we're gonna end this video. But y'all stay tuned, man. All Aspects RC. And I'm out this bitch.